to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 15 rounds of heavyweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk. Johnson's not throwing any fuel onto the fire for his opponent. He's just making his way down to the ring in a way in which he's checking that time card, ready to punch in and get to work. Norton's poise is something that cannot be denied. This is a fighter that knows he's ready to do what is in front of him, and he has what it takes to accomplish the goal.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Teddy, do you think this is the kind of matchup where we're going to see a lot of movement?
Yeah, I think so, especially if the faster fighter gets his way. He knows he's fighting a guy that hasn't gone rounds too often. He's going to want him to walk. He's going to want to make sure he burns up.
Blocks that belt line well. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Norton. Scored well up top. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Halfway through this round, lands the counter. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Let's see some more head movement.
Norton's able to land a good, solid left hand. And he just holds on there. That's a huge left he just scored with. Solid. Oh, and he goes down for the first time tonight. Norton's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. And that's the end of round one. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
How you doing? You okay? I need you to use your feet. Move around the ring. You got that? Okay, let's go.
I got more.
Norton's got to be so careful here, Teddy. He was knocked down in the last round, and you know his opponent's going to be gunning for him here at the start of this round.
But this is where you walk a tightrope, so to speak, because if he's too careful, as you alluded to, guess what? His opponent walks in, and the fight's going to get stopped. So, yeah, he's got to be smart, but he's also got to pitch something at his opponent to keep him off a little bit, too.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Johnson. You know, when we sat with these guys yesterday in preparation for this broadcast, we asked them, all right, what's your favorite punch? They both had the same response. We like them all.
Well, that's a smart fighter, because you want to be as versatile, as rounded as possible.
Not precise at all by Norton. Norton's out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last round. He was knocked down in that last round. Does he have to prove something to himself as well as proving something to everybody in this arena?
Well, that's the right question. So he's got to revisit his memory banks a little bit and know that he's already proven it to himself. He's been in this position before, so he has to regain that confidence and understand that he can deal with this. He's done it before.
Halfway through round number 2.
Unload! It's all right, just keep moving.
Good-looking jab there. Good double jab by Norton. Solid left hand to the head. A flush hook scores well for him. Johnson's right hand scores well that time. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Ten seconds to go in this round. He's getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Johnson. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
You don't need that. Throw that away.
And round number 3 is underway.
You got this one.
Johnson's now feeling the after after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Norton's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
Back to the body.
Good block by Johnson. Well, supposed to be fighting, but and banging away he goes. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Norton's rising back up. That takes some guts.
Side to side. Move your head.
Nice block by Norton. Really frustrating his opponent now. Johnson's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punch.
Solid shot, the left hand came in.
Now put him away.
Teddy, he's stunned right there. Now he's clinching right here.
And that's the only way he's getting through this round. He needs to stay there and hold on for dear life.
Keep moving. Keep moving. 1, 2. 1, 2.
How about that left right there? He is in a real bad spot right now. Maybe a punch or two and he could be on the deck. Oh boy, he's got to get right to the inside, just go bear hug this guy.
Either that, Joe, or maybe as big a long shot as this might be, his opponent now is coming in there not worrying about him at all. And he's leaving himself a little bit open. Maybe he can land a bomb. He can land a lucky shot.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Right to the head with that right. And we come to the end of the round.
Keep counterattacking, okay? When he throws, make him miss and count.
Yeah, we'll get him.
Okay. Deep breath now. Deep breath.
We got it.
Relax. Relájate. Relax.
All we need is
Are you all right?
and that's it.
I need you to keep your hands up.
You don't need that. No,
Keep
throw
your
that
hands
away.
up.
Johnson's off to a really good start tonight. This is the first time we look at Teddy's scorecard, and you can see that he has it a clean sweep through 3 rounds.
Keep working the jab.
Good block by Johnson. Norton's cracked by a right hand. Big shot there. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Norton's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. An accurate left by Norton. Now hugging on the inside. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense.
Head and body. Head and body.
Great movement to get away from those punches.
Look and go. Get him.
round number 4.
Oh, you're doing great.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Norton's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Johnson.
Move your head. Muévete la cabeza.
Did you see that? Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
It's over. This fight is over. Norton's unable to get up and continue on. I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy. Johnson's your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means that he's going to be easier to sell now to television.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.